Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. What's up, Kelly? Welcome in, everyone. We're going to be tuning in to the press conference here in a few minutes. It starts at 3. Starts at 3. Welcome back in, everyone. Honestly, I wanted to jump on here a little earlier. I'm getting attacked right now on Twitter. If y'all know Jennifer Coffendorfer, she is a former FBI agent. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, which a lot of you do, um, she posted out. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, I guess one of my posts got removed. Okay. Okay, anyways. She posted, so you guys know that picture in Casey County. That's not confirmed to be the guy. Um, and she posted that proof of life. Joseph Couch was spot. Or wait, hang on. Let me share my screen. I forgot I wasn't sharing my screen. Hold up. Let me share my screen. She posted this on Twitter, on X. Proof of life. Joseph Couch was spotted on a trail camera. The situation is so dangerous for law enforcement and public. So then I responded to her and I'm like, hey, this is not, this has not been confirmed by anyone. Um, you're putting out information there that like definitely could change a lot of stuff, and a lot of people are going to report that. So she took the picture down. She won't respond to me on the report, and now she's telling people. Let's see where that one post is. She's basically telling people that I'm begging for money because on my Twitter account, they have this subscription thing, so you can get subscribers. I have 6 of them, and I make $3 a month from it. $3 a month from it, and I only get, I think, like half of it. I don't know. So 6 times 3, like $18, whatever. She's pretty much telling people that I'm like begging for money. The moral of this story is don't believe everything you see. A former FBI agent is on Twitter, like saying that this was confirmed, proof of life. This guy's out there. Yeah, all of this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, Kelly, I'm good. I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's fine. But yeah, she's like going off the deep end right now. And she said right here what really got me is it's so interesting. I did see the account that is so angry. She's talking about me asking for money, hoping to make a living off of X. I said, I put in parentheses what she said. I said, this shows how much of a mature person you are. I have the right to be angry, just like you guys do. We live here. She's former FBI and she's posting incorrect information. There is nothing official about this until there is. I mean, no local law enforcement is saying anything about it. But honestly, I don't know. This has got me like so upset right now. I don't even know why. She's responding to people telling them like I'm begging for money. I don't know. What kind of former FBI agent does this type of stuff? And she goes on interviews all the time on different news stations like News Nation, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to ignore her. So the reward's up to $15,000. Yeah, she makes money off of X. She has 80,000 followers, and you get paid on X for your views. So, I mean, she gets paid on X. Literally. Oh, wait, did she delete it? No, she didn't delete it. It's still on there. She just took the picture down. I asked her where the local report was that she was talking about, and she won't respond to me. I'm going to literally go on here and post crickets. Like, where are you at? I just want to know where this local report is. What she did is she heard it from someone and she posted about it. And she's former FBI, and that just doesn't work. She's a former FBI agent. She goes on all kinds of news stations. Yeah, I'm trying to ignore her. People are saying she's a big troll. Like, very, very close people to me. It's just so tough because, like, the fact that she posted it and acted like it was so legit right away without doing any checking at all, it's just insane to me. She probably got fired for sucking at her job. That's hilarious. But anyways, that's her Twitter. I can't. She took it down. That's crazy. There's no updates yet. Brandy, you're right. You're right. You're right. I beat myself up over it because, like, the fact that she said I was just trying to make a living off of X, and the only thing I've ever posted on Twitter X is this because you can get subscribers, and I'm like, okay, cool, $3 a month, I can get a few new things like equipment and stuff with that after a while because I have 6 subscribers. Like, come on, 6 times 3, y'all can do the math, and obviously Twitter takes a percentage out of that, so. This is the only thing I've ever posted. And this is because I want to push it full time. That's literally all. But Cody, what kind of updates is there? I mean, they're offering a $15,000 reward. We were on here like an hour or two ago talking about all the updates. They released the identities of the 5 victims. Yeah, and at the end of the day, she says I make a living off of it. Like, she makes money on X. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, the scanner. Why did I forget this? Listen, I'm so sidetracked right now. Yeah, she's like, my local people are telling me this. Like, shut up. You'll subscribe now. We'll listen to the scanner here. I'm just we're just chilling, guys. We're just chilling. Exactly, Leanne, and I feel like I'm trying to do my best. Like I'm not I don't even ask you guys to send it, but whenever someone asks me to, then I do put it on the screen and I just leave it on there because people do ask a lot. I'm not going to sit here and ask though. But yes, I got the scanner up. Um, I was going to see if she would ever respond to me with the article she apparently read that doesn't exist, I guess. But let's all sub on Bobby's and make her jealous. You guys are awesome. Yep, yep. Live update at 3. We're just waiting for it. Yep. I'm gonna put it on the screen that way everyone knows that's just coming in. But yeah, I was kind of hoping she would delete this post, but at least she took the picture down. I just still can't believe that. I mean, I guess former FBI, retired FBI, former FBI. I guess it don't matter. They just post whatever. That's true, Kristen. That's true. Yeah, a lot of people say the Karen Reed trial and her is not like going good. I haven't been following it, but Kayla, she posted this, that trail cam from Casey County. Even if it is him, I mean, nobody's confirmed it. I'm waiting for law enforcement on that. But you can't post
Yeah,
that
just make contact.
this. You cannot post this
I didn't want to post it.
unless you have like official confirmation. Like you just
I have it all down.
this is why so much bullcrap gets put out there. And it's because of people like
I'm 98
her.
out here, third position.
And then whenever you call her out, she just attacks you with her little minion followers. And then they just all attack you at once. And that's the only reason I'm upset. Like I shouldn't even be upset, but it's not him. It's literally not him. And if it is, then I will take all the heat, but I'm going to wait for official reports. I'm going to wait for official reports. I can't say that's him. Like, we can't say that's him. Just some dude in the woods. This happened with Brian Laundrie, if y'all remember. Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. He was everywhere. He was all over America. He was in every state. I mean, everyone was saying stuff about him. Guys, there's a press conference at 3.
I'm back down to 7CP.
We're just waiting for that. We're going to see if there's any new updates.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's a bully. She sends all of her little followers at you. She's a former FBI agent. She goes on all kinds of news stations, does these little interviews, and I don't know. She gets her little minions to attack you. She really does, though. Watch it from the UK.
3100.
But the part that really got me is she was like basically asking, or
No, 40,000 verbal only. That's what I'm saying. He's not want to harm himself for anything. Great.
this part got me right here because she was. Wait, let me see if I can find it. It was in the notification.
They're going to separate for the night. I'm going to be 10 foot of this male. I'm going to give him a big truck.
We know why she's former.
The 638 right across the Parkway Market.
Yeah, because she, wait, where'd it go?
1446.
Right here. She said, she responded to this person, one of her little minions. I'm telling you, they come like little gnats. They come like little gnats at you. It's so interesting, blah, 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 blah. Sure looks like him. Okay, cool, Jennifer. And then she goes, I did see the account that is so angry, asking for money. Asking for money. The reason she said I was asking for money, for those of you guys who don't know, I put that you could sub to me for only $3 a month on X back August the 4th, so over a month ago. And I guess that's why she said that I'm asking for money so I can make a living off of it. I have 6 subscribers, so I make like $18 a month from that. Yeah, her little daffers. But yeah, she gets all of them and then just tries to attack you. But the main part about it all is she posted this, and that's what started it. She posted this, and I mean, dude, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Former FBI agent goes on all kinds of news stations, and then posts this. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stream it here, guys. I'll shut up when it starts. I just had to rant. I will absolutely shut up once it once it starts. I'm just ranting. $18 a month is lunch for a day. Oh no. Yeah, I've seen several things about a text. About a text. But anyways, enough with her. We'll get into what's actually important. I do wish she would respond to me with this local report she said that she's seen it from. Anyways.
Alarm off at Bush Elementary School, or correction, a 911 hang-up call. 911 hang-up call, Bush Elementary School, 1832 East Paul Road. I've entered my contact bag. Negative contact.
That's true, Tanya. I don't get why she does. It's weird. Really, really weird.
Table.
They released a timeline. Okay, I seen this on NBC earlier, and I was gonna post about it, but I was just waiting for a few more. But the affidavit states before the shooting, a call from a person who stated Joseph Couch texted them and advised he was going to kill a lot of people. So we heard this originally, if you guys remember, and then it kind of went quiet because I mean there was nothing confirmed, but um, I'm definitely gonna post about this. Let's see. Helicopter's back. Let me get that one back up. My ex is it's just Bobby Ellis in Kentucky. So it's my first name, last name, Kentucky. But yeah, I was just going. I don't know. The main thing was getting her to delete that photo, which she did, which made me super happy when she deleted it. That was the main thing. Like, get that off of there. It's not been confirmed. We do got a state trooper or state police helicopter. She blocked you. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what they'll do. She'll get her little minions on you, and then if she can't handle the heat, she'll block you. I'm shocked she ain't blocked me. She's messaged a couple people about me, like saying I'm begging for money. What a weirdo. Let's see.
Call requesting unit 3535 Cabin Creek Road off 1956. She's advising her mother, Tony Johnson, not letting her in the residence. Calls up Priscilla Smith. Can't stay away until y'all get 97 months. Not exactly sure what the issue is. I've been into it.
No, they're not live yet. They should be getting ready though any second. LEX should be live anytime. Yep, the text is true, guys. The text is true. We were looking at that right then. Um, but yeah, he did say he was going. We had heard about that originally, and now it's being confirmed from the affidavit. Yeah, this was posted 58 minutes ago, and yeah, last updated 31 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, if you guys want to tag me on post, on X is like the easiest way to honestly get a hold of me or tag me and stuff. Super easy. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, the trolls, I actually seen that. People were making fake Snapchats acting like that guy. Oh, we also got the total. He spent around $3,000, guys, at the target firearm, the center target firearms. Y'all know where that's at. Y'all know where that's at. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the press conference once it starts. I am. Let's see. The helicopter's getting it.
One. 1126. Call me going 97 Bush Elementary. Is there anywhere specific to that, or is it just on Bush?
Okay, Laurel County. Yeah, so $15,000.
26, it's a landline there. It's just giving us the billing address.
15. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna go reword it and then I'm gonna post it. If y'all want to read this, right here is like a super super important piece that has now officially been released. Let's see if the presser is on LEX. I don't know what's on Fox News. I don't. I mean, they may be streaming it. Is Fox News streaming it? I mean, LAX 18 was there earlier. They were live and then they just cut off. Oh, LAX is live now? Got you. Got you, got you, got you. All right, here we go.
4092.
Let me turn the scanner off for a second. Getting ready to start. I'm going to mute my mic. Yeah, they weren't at the microphone, guys. They weren't at the microphone. You won't be able to hear it until should be able.
Everybody hear me?
Actually, I can still
All right,
barely
I'm
hear
Master
him.
Trooper Scotty Pennington. I'm the Public Affairs Officer here at the London State Police Post. I want to thank you all for coming out today. This is a tragedy that has happened in the edge of Laurel County and Rockcastle County, and hopefully we can get some resolution to this quickly and in a timely manner. I know the citizens of our community in both Rockcastle and Laurel counties are stressed to the max, and law enforcement is working tirelessly to bring this to a calm and an ease for them. So I'm just going to give you some minor details of what's going on that we've been doing since late last night, and a little bit into the trying to locate the subject. This is going on 48 hours. 48 hours. It happened around the 49-mile marker on I-75. The search for Joseph Couch of Woodbine remains. We would like to thank our partners with the FBI, the ATF, local law enforcement, Fish and Wildlife, the Forestry Service, and London City Police and the Laurel County Sheriff's Department. That is very mute to the people that are involved with this. We have Rockcastle County Sheriff's Office. We have other police department agencies that have came and volunteered their time and their expertise to help with this. Jackson County Sheriff's Office. So it's just not the Kentucky State Police. It's just not the Sheriff's Office, our federal partners. There are so many people, and it's you all. You as being the news people that is reaching out, and I apologize to you all. I can't answer every call, every email. That's why we've done this at one location at one time. Just the amount of calls and emails that I've got, there's no way I can answer. So I apologize to you all, but thank you all for getting out as much information as you can, and correct information. This manhunt has become a methodical effort, similar like a hide and seek. We're focused on protecting the residents and their homes and the businesses during this critical time. Our goal is to apply steady pressure and wearing Mr. Couch down. The longer he is in the woods, last night it got pretty chilly, and today it's got kind of humid and hot. Hopefully he has no water and nothing to eat, and just time that we'll wear him down and putting pressure on him with constant steady our helicopters flying over, drones flying over, dogs, SRT in the woods looking, cars running up down the interstate, just things like that's putting pressure on him, and hopefully he'll eventually just walk out of the woods and give himself up. That's what we hope will happen in this scenario. We've utilized all kinds of technology in searching. Like I said, we use helicopters, we've used drones, special response teams, not just for the Kentucky State Police. We've had the Laurel County Sheriff's Department with their special response team. We've had the FBI, we've had the ATF, we've had numerous local and small agencies that volunteered their special response people to come and also assist in this. And clearly, if we continue to work together, hopefully we'll come out with a good resolution in this. This is a constant communication effort. So people, ask, why ain't we just going in there? If you've followed my Facebook in the last hour or so, we have gave you a photograph of the area. It's not like going over to this business and looking for somebody in there. It's not like going to a football field and trying to find somebody behind the bleachers. We are in the Daniel Boone National Forest, and this is thousands and thousands of acres. And I stated last night, it's kind of like a jungle. Well, it is like a jungle. And we have cliff beds, we have sinkholes, we have caves, we have culverts that go under the interstate, we have creeks and rivers, and the dense brush. I mean, it's not something I can just take my dog for a natural walk through. There are paths, but when we're looking for somebody, we have to go through those dense areas. We got to go and make sure no rock is unturned to find not just him, but to find evidence. And when you do these things with all the people involved, you got to have communication. So there's not a direct line when you first get there, even maybe the first day, that the FBI can talk to the state police can talk to the sheriff's department. We have to tie those networks together and go out and do grid searches. Find certain areas that you're going to go and not track in behind each other. And also, you got to know who's to your left and to your right, and make sure they're safe. And you go very slowly, because not just you're looking for him, you're looking for evidence. You're looking, and yesterday we was able to obtain some evidence that the Sheriff's Department is working on their investigation side of it, and I'll explain that. A lot of people's kind of confused. Hey, what's the state police's role? What's the FBI's role? The Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff's Department is working the criminal investigation part of this. That means there was an active shooter on the interstate that harmed people. They shot people. They will be presenting this case to the Commonwealth Attorney here in Laurel County, and if for some reason the feds think there's a federal charge, or they believe it to be a federal charge, they can step in and help the Laurel County Sheriff's Department with that. The Kentucky State Police, along with the FBI, the Sheriff's Department, we are asked to step in to help with the apprehension and manhunt of Mr. Couch. That means we're boots on the ground right now. They initially got the complaint, and they have worked tirelessly out there, but they got to have a break. They got to be able to go investigate. They got to be able to go get search warrants. They got to be able to go home and see their family and get a night of rest so they think straightly. And that's why we utilize Kentucky State Police. We have 16 posts, I said last night. We have resources, and we have a Kentucky State Commissioner that is amazing. He is going to get us the resources here in Laurel County to continue to look for Mr. Couch tirelessly. And sometimes these investigations, we hope that he's still in that area. We hope that we've got him contained. But we all know they don't always end that way. So we're going to continue. If our search gets broader, it gets wider, it leads to more miles, you know, we're going to go every day.
It literally sounds like he has nothing new.
In NCIC. That means if he's not in this area and he's walking down the road and some deputy in Madison County or Whitley County or even in Tennessee gets out with him and, you know, sees some guy that's just wore down and fits the description, you know, hopefully they'll use caution. We've sent all the intelligence out to them other agencies, so when they do see him, they can say this guy fits the description. They can use caution, they can run him, and maybe that's how we find him. You know, we hope he's still there, but he might not be. And but we're going to take all the leads. We want the citizens to call in on everything. If you see something that looks strange in your area where you live out, if you come home and your doors don't seem like that's how you left it, you know, back out and call somebody. If you're at home, don't be alone. Always have your cell phone, have a phone that sets with you. Check on your neighbors. Check on your elderly neighbors. Make sure that you've heard from them. Be a good neighbor and just check on them. Call them, say, I was just checking on you. Make sure everything's okay. Because in the Rockcastle area where we do have residents, there's a lot of homemade, like where people live there that come in from areas to camp. So maybe they don't have phones in those little buildings or shack camping. So if people of Rockcastle that know these people, reach out and talk to them. Just say, hey, just checking on you. Didn't want to get in your business. Just want to check on you. If you hear your dogs, you know, barking late at night, you know, call. Check your phones if you have that technology to see if somebody's on a deer camera or your cameras, your Ring cameras. You know, before you go home, just scroll through it. Make sure if you see something that kind of looks weird, somebody walk through your yard, it could be nothing, but it could be something. And it could give us the lead to just drive down there and like I said, he could turn himself in, or it could get worse, and hopefully it doesn't. But dealing with communication, like I said earlier, everybody on the ground is communicating, has got to be able to talk to the helicopters. Helicopters got to see them and put eyes on them, because if you helicopter sees them but he can't tell the person on the ground what he's looking for, it's kind of useless. And then we have to relay that stuff back to our command post, which relays it to post, and it kind of goes in every direction. We get people heading that way. So communication is big. It's big, and it's got to be the right communication, and that's why these things take so long. Our priority is the safety of everyone involved. We are committed to make sure that there is no harm to anybody in the community, and also to our first responders on the ground. Our job is to make sure every one of our people that's in a uniform goes home to their family. And that's our first priority. And if we have to go slow and like a snail, that's what we're going to do. Because we do not want anybody in our line of work or anybody in this community to be harmed. Like I said earlier, Mr. Couch is entered in NCIC. We encourage any tips to come. Please call us. Please call us. I guess I will leave. I will clarify some things for you all that was kind of early in the investigation about his military service. He was in the military, but it was not the Army National Guard. It was the Army Reserves. So he's been discharged with an Arnold discharge. So I wanted to clarify that. So I can open up the floor for questions for me or anybody in behind me.
Have you seen any evidence today that he is still in the woods and still alive?
So we still have people. I'm going to look this way, sir. I'm sorry. We still have people in the area, and we will remain in the area until we can't find him. This is very slow, and you got to look. The temperature has got up a little bit today, so our people are constantly, they're searching areas, they're searching grids, ATVs, four-wheelers, and you got to think it's hunting season. People still out there hunting, so we encourage people in the community, if you're going to be hunting, please don't be out at Cromer's Ridge and Livingston area. Please stay away from that area for a couple of days until we come to resolve. And people out in the community don't have somebody that, I'm going to save the world, I'm going to just go out and go find him myself. Because not only could you get harmed, you could get killed. And we don't want that to happen. And so as of this time, the evidence has not come that we have located him, but it's very slow. It's a very slow process.
Trooper, any update on the victims? That's been a little confusing in the early stages of this. Still 5 hit by bullets on the highway. Is there a car crash, I understand, or what can you tell us about the victims?
So that will be part of the Sheriff's Department's investigation, and I apologize for that. I know bits and pieces, but not everything, and how many vehicles have been hit, car wrecks, I don't know that. We're here to find Mr. Couch, and that's our primary focus. Now, if we get information that helps the Sheriff's Department, we're going to share that information. Vice versa, they're sharing information with us. It's vast. I mean, it's moving. People's like, oh, you ain't getting information. Trust me, we're getting information so much it's overload sometimes.
Who is Sarah Mills, and what's her relationship to the suspect?
I apologize. It's the first time I've ever heard that name.
Who's in the affidavit?
I didn't get the search warrants. The Sheriff's Department did. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Scotty, is there any evidence, you've seen any evidence out there saying there was anybody involved in helping this guy other than him?
At this time, that's part of the investigation. Personally, I haven't, and I don't know if the Kentucky State Police has. Our job is just to try to locate this. It's something you might be able to ask another representative behind me, but today is us finding this Mr. Couch.
I'm looking at some of the details here. It seems like people.
Yes, sir.
The search beyond the forest.
Can you help?
At what point do you expand the search beyond the forest?
Well, we're gonna keep going. I mean, it will probably expand, and that's just the job we signed up for. We're gonna go as far as we can go until something leads us somewhere else. And this ain't something we're gonna pack up and go home, because the citizens of Laurel County and the citizens of Commonwealth or Rockcastle County, they expect that out of us. And this is not easy. It's tiresome, and let me also say this. Crime just isn't happening in Laurel County today. It's happening everywhere. So, the Sheriff's Department, the Kentucky State Police, we have to answer calls in other communities, even in this county. And so we're going to continue to answer those calls. Don't hesitate to call us, because
Call in some help.
they're bothering us because we're doing this. That's why we got resources that, surrounding posts like Harlan, Hazard, Madison, Columbia. We're going to continue to answer those calls.
Trooper, many schools are closed today. Are you in communication with the districts about them?
We are, and that's a great question. Schools, that would probably be a question for their leadership, but they're going to contact us and the Sheriff's Department and ask us our opinions, and their first priority is the safety of their children and their staff and their employees. And whatever they decide, we'll back them 100%. Our job is to find this guy and bring this to an end, and so they can get back to going to school, playing sports, and just being at calm and ease.
Are you advising them to stay closed, Scotty?
Sir?
Do you know if you're advising them to stay closed?
At this time, it's up to the superintendents. Every school district. When it snows, one school right down the road might not close, but another one might. So I can't tell them what they need to do. They'll make their own judgments. They will contact us and ask us our opinions, and we appreciate those opinions. But they have to do what they think is safe for their community, their kids, and their employees.
Scott, you mentioned that you don't know. Is there anything new that y'all are trying today?
Listen, we love technology, and we love people coming in to help, and there's numerous resources. These gentlemen behind me with the ATF and the FBI, and they might be a training out there that maybe some of us don't even know about the technology. We have people that are professionals in computer software who give us the terrain. I gave you photos of it, and you look and you're like, oh, that's just the woods. Until you get out there, there's more to it than just the woods. Sinkholes, caves. There's animals out there. There's snakes. There's all kinds of stuff. So you got to use caution, and usually that technology that they're giving us is helped out, especially if we have, like late last night, we took troopers in. I think around 25 troopers went in and done a grid search. It was starting to get dark, and you got to protect those troopers. You can't have them just because you got a flight doesn't mean you can see everything around you. So you got to protect those troopers and tell them the areas that they're going.
You mentioned that you're not aware of.
Yes, sir.
WJTV Radio, and I first want to say I appreciate the job you guys are doing. And
Thank you.
do. How long do we have a timeline of how long he was up there shooting cars before what, and do we know what spooked him and caused him to duck and run?
At this time, I do not know that. I apologize. That's a great question, but I do not know that answer at this time.
Have you searched
Scotty,
his residence?
Do what, sir?
Have you searched his residence?
That is a part of the criminal investigation, but that's pretty common. We've not left no stone unturned, and that's probably a stone that we have looked into.
How many this guy has any survival training?
Yes, sir.
I hate to sound like a movie, but does this guy have some sort of survival training, or is he just a regular guy?
He's been in the military. Just because you're in the military don't mean you're, a professional survivalist. Talking about maybe wearing him down, that's what. It don't matter if you are a survivalist. If you're out there without water and food, how long can you really survive? And we hope he just walks out. Gives it up. And we didn't talk about this last night. There is people that are hurt. There is people that are injured. But at this time, nobody has died. And let's not make this, if he does have social media, if he does have a family out there that cares for him, turn yourself in. Don't make this worse than what it is. Just give up and make our community get back to what it is. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Could you speculate as to what his motive may have been?
I do not know, sir. I apologize. I do not know that.
And as a follow-up, I'd like to ask, how many boots do you have on the ground that are out on this search?
Well, I was there early this morning, and I probably seen over 100 cars. Not saying there's 100 people in the woods, because we kind of take them in groups, and you don't want to take, because you got crossfire. If something bad was to happen, you don't want to put people in harm's way, and you want to keep them separated. So I'm not going to say we got 100 people in the woods, but I say we have teams and we have groups, and we keep them out there. We bring them back in. It's kind of like a canine. You got a bomb threat in a school. You can't walk one dog through a whole school. You got to bring them back for water, and that's what we're doing here. We're bringing people back in, let them get refreshed, and then they go back out. And that might be something. It might be today, and it might be a week from now, but we'll continue to do that.
You believe he's still alive?
I don't know the answer to that. The man upstairs probably knows the answer to that better than I do. And
What percentage odds would you say?
well, the weather's not being that cold, and it's not been that hot. So
He had mentioned to his ex-wife, though, he killed a lot of people with himself.
that's the first I've heard. I'm sorry.
The affidavit that you had that was released said that he said he would kill himself. So.
Okay. I didn't do the search warrants.
What does it mean that the AR-15 style rifle was found into the phone with the battery out? That's sort of the feeling I'm seeing, and I'm sorry, I'm coming to a cold.
Yeah.
If I'm a resident, I might take some heart in the fact the gun was left, but I don't love the fact that the battery was taken out of the phone, indicating maybe we're a trace technology. As an investigative point, what does all that say to you?
Well, that says to me that the FBI and the ATF and people that deal with that stuff on a daily basis, and our intelligence with the state police, they will dig all in that stuff, and it's not something you can get overnight. But if they find it, they're going to pass on the information, and that'll be a part of the investigation. That if he was to come out, that would go to the criminal portion of this investigation.
Trooper, you mentioned that you weren't aware necessarily of the affidavit of Ms. Mills in there. Do you know if any of your partner agencies could shed some light on the text messages that were part of the affidavit, and if that could speak to his motive on whether or not he may still be alive?
That's something maybe the sheriff or, I'm sorry, Sheriff, I didn't see you back.
Well, that's, like I say, the case is still under investigation, and I'd really rather not get into that at this time. We're concentrating the efforts right now, state police, trying to apprehend this guy, and that's our main focus. Yes, paperwork has been obtained, signed by our Commonwealth attorney. It has been executed, but that's today, and I'd really rather not get into the investigation. We're going to try to lay hands on him, and then we'll process all that through court.
And so I wonder at what point, how long is the search going to go on if he did do what he said that he was going to do in that text message?
We'll search until we can find him, until we exhaust all resources, and we're not going to quit. We definitely want to, lay hands on him and bring him to justice.
Looking at some of the details in that affidavit, I mean, there's some critical points that would identify him. I mean, do you ever get the sense that he wants to be caught or found?
Well, I've not got the sense that he wants to be caught. It'd be pretty simple for him just to walk out or step down on 75. I mean, we're looking. I really don't know, but I wish we could, lay hands on him and bring him in.
Sheriff, I know that you have a lot of the state and your officers. Have you brought the U.S. Marshals in that assist in the search?
Marshals are included in the investigation, yes.
Sheriff, talk about the victims, if you don't mind, up here at the podium.
The victims are, there's no fatalities. I've not been to the hospital or nothing like that. But the way I understand it, all will recover.
Are they from Kentucky? Were you guys familiar with the suspect at all?
No, ma'am.
Sheriff, you got any information that there was anybody else involved helping him in this?
No.
Planning, getting him out of there, any of that stuff?
We're investigating, but we've not obtained information to say that anybody else was involved. Not saying they're not, but we've not obtained it. No, sir.
Can you share a bit more information about the victims? Are they from, the state of Kentucky? Are they out of state? Anything like that?
Some from state, some out of state.
Okay.
At what
Do you have
point
any
was law
information
enforcement?
on the timeline from Saturday between the purchase of the gun and when the shooting started?
Yes, we have all that's documented. We have exact times, but this time the investigative part, I'd really rather not discuss that.
Sheriff, was the gun legally purchased?
Pardon?
Was the gun legally purchased?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At what point was law enforcement made aware about the text messages that he was going to kill a lot of people?
I'd really rather not elaborate on that, being, if he is brought to court, the way we received that and the people that maybe had gave us that information, I'd rather not disclose that.
Are there other potential witnesses that warned you about what this suspect planned to carry out?
No, sir.
Are you in touch with state partners like in Tennessee?
Like the trooper said, he is entered NCIC, so if he's in Tennessee, Florida, wherever he's at, everyone will be aware. If his name is run or anything, he will be picked up just like if he was here today. Yeah.
Do you have any reason to believe he has a cell phone out in the woods and communicating with anyone?
I don't, not really, no, nothing concrete. We did recover the phone. He could have a cell phone, he may have two cell phones, but as far as me saying for sure that he does, no, I can't say that.
Are there any questions y'all would like to ask Mr. Couch once you do get hands on him?
Oh, he'll be questioned. Yeah, there's many questions that we have, yes.
Sheriff, real quick, this might sound kind of dumb, and I apologize, but that's such a heavily traversed stretch. I drive it, we all drive it. Advice for people that are a little leery because there are those ledges and people are probably looking up now and thinking, oh my God, could there be a copycat person? And,
well, that's a possibility. Just kind of be aware of your surroundings, and that's about all we can say. We sure didn't expect nothing like this to happen, and that's a heavy patrolled road. State police, ourselves, all agents. The interstate's really patrolled heavily. There's so many people out there, so just use caution and kind of be aware of your surroundings.
Sheriff, when I was out, I traversed between here and exit 49. I noticed that they were pretty. Law enforcement was really diligent about cars that were on the side of the road, and they came. Are you more concerned that there could possibly be a carjacking situation where he maybe tries to fire a vehicle to get moving, and that you guys are your officers are a little more diligent about who's on the side of the road?
Well, we're just trying to show a real heavy presence to put the community at ease, to let them know that we are out, and if anybody needs assistance, or maybe if they see the cruiser sitting on the side of the road, they can pull in and say, hey, we saw a guy walking back here. We're just trying to show a really heavy police presence right now.
Have you ever recovered any other firearms that he owned?
No, just the one.
How many square miles or acres have you guys searched so far? Do you have an estimate on that?
So I sent you some photos over Facebook, and if you've done a grid search, you know we have flown like you go a mile each direction, so it's in a big circle pattern. You know, we can take that out further, and we will take it out further. You know, we have drones coming in every day from different agencies that we're using. So, you know, we're not going to turn down any help, and we're going to keep looking. If it gets wider and broader, we'll just keep going until we exhaust that information and we don't think he's no longer there. But our first priority is to protect the people in that immediate community and protect that business. And that business, you know, we've kind of took it over the last couple of days, so we want to appreciate and thank the 49 exit because, you know, that's where we've kind of set up and it's probably hurting their business. So we want to thank them for letting us do that. If I can encourage you all, I know you contact Post and 911 and other agencies. Thank our dispatchers. We have people that are working tremendously, like barely any sleep, because they don't want to leave, because they want to be a part of what's going on, and they work really hard. So be patient with them too, because they're going on not very much sleep like some of us are. So we might be a little grouchy. So don't just be nice to them and be pleasant. And they'll try to get you the information, and they'll send me emails left and right. And I apologize, I cannot answer them all. Just call me or text me, and I'll try to help you out the best I can there. Any more questions?
Will you all be holding any more media briefings today?
Probably not today, unless something sparks up, and we would immediately put that out on a press release, and I would share that with the sheriff's office, and he would share it, so we would get it out to you all as fast as we could, and it would be like, hey, come here in an hour or so for another a meeting. Tomorrow we'll probably do the same thing.
Sounds like no more
Hopefully
updates
we'll
tonight.
come up with some more information tonight, but the biggest thing we encourage the community to stay strong. Please look after your fellow neighbors.
Yeah, I'm getting off this. Off of it. Let's go watch the helicopters. Turn the scanner back on. Yeah, that's true, Jessica. I guess no more press conferences this evening, unless something comes up. I'm confused, though, because I just don't know. He said something about what if he's in Florida or somewhere else. I don't know. Or in case he's in Florida. Yeah, it's hard not to be confused, Ken. The helicopter is going down, going back and forth between Kentucky and Tennessee. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That is... He mentioned Tennessee twice? What? That is kind of weird that the state police helicopter is going from that location to Tennessee and back. That's kind of weird. That was a good catch. See, y'all are good at catching these things. Wait, really, Justin? Oh. This is the Black Hawk. Is this the one you're talking about? Has to be. So we got this helicopter that's all the way down at the almost the Kentucky-Tennessee line. Well, they are. And it came from up here in East Bernstadt. And then we got the Black Hawk that looks like it's possibly going over here. Maybe. Wow, that one came from Frankfurt. This is crazy.
On East Laurel. 10-4. 15-30.
Yeah, I was trying to see that. The affidavit, did he say he was going to... Yep, right here. He claimed he was going to kill a lot of people along with himself.
276-471.
Wow. Yeah, they have up to $15,000. $15,000 worth of reward money right now. Oh, let me change that press conference thingy. We ain't showing that no more. It's actually a 15K reward, so I'm going to change that too. Yeah, Cavalcante, those of you that followed that, I know. I followed that not real closely, but that was a crazy one. Oh, they went down. Let's see. Yeah, the Cavalcante one, that one was crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Oh, 131, E10-4.
Yeah, the Black Hawk went off. I don't know if they may have been getting fuel. See if there's any other ones. Oh wow, what the heck? Oh, this one's... Where's this one going? That's in Corbin. I'll go look back at the one at Corbin. Give me just a second.
1036.
Black Hawk over Livingston now. I haven't heard anything about school closures for tomorrow. They're gonna Rock Castle's gonna announce at 7. I guess this looks kind of like where that helicopter landed in Corbin. Or I guess they landed. command post. The Black Hawk just flew over where you work. Oh, what the heck? It's the Black Hawk. Oh shit. The snicker count for today is uno. 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 Where are they going, to the airport? Yeah, there's a Black Hawk in London right now, guys. That's what we're watching. Janelle, honestly, if we have a mod in here, they may be able to do it. I really don't even know how. Let me pull up the airport just in case. One of Corbin's back up in the air. Alright, yeah, they're going to the airport. See if we can see this one.
Post 276-289. Units at the exit. 10-4, just wanted to let you know there's going to be a gray sedan that's in route up here. You can go ahead and let them through. 10-4.
No, the gun and ammo, it wasn't bought at the flea market. It was bought at this Center Target Firearms in London, totaling almost $3,000. Wait, how the heck? It landed right over here. Y'all can see it right there.
B98 out here on Reed Valley.
Kind of hard to see, but
Yeah, it's going to change 33. Six 289. Good. 10-4 also have a red Jeep. It'll be coming up here. 10-4. Reference to the gray sedan, it's going to be a 2003 gray Honda Accord, 30-minute ETA. Negative. What?
is that what they said? Chroma Ridge side?
98 East Lawn. ETO. 15.
Oh, you're talking about the shooting, aren't you? Change the standard. Wait, is this state trooper helicopter going? I don't remember where the other one landed. Oh, it landed right here. The Black Hawk took off. Yeah, Quincy, honestly, I don't even know. I was hoping one of the reporters would ask them if they still have him contained, just to see how they responded. I don't know if they did, but it is time for a Snickers. Desiree, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. You can go back and listen to it. It's where did we watch that one? It's on the LEX 18, but I mean you didn't miss much. Isn't that weird for the helicopter to go from the area all the way down to the Tennessee line? Isn't that kind of weird? Do it, Quincy. I mean, typically, I mean, we haven't seen this yet anyways. Most of the time when they go away, they turn it off or they just go away. But they went from a little bit right near the shooting, where the shooting happened up here, all the way down to the Tennessee line, made some circles, and then came back up. Is the Black Hawk, is it gone? Do we miss the Black Hawk? Oh, it's offline.
Signal's packed up half of this house here. She's standing by. I wonder if the eviction process up for further notice. I'll be 98.
Matt said, unrelated, but there was a shooting in Lincoln County today, 1 dead. Thank you, Matt, for letting us know that. We have a lot of people around Kentucky, so for anyone that is in that area.
119411.
All right, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. You think I'm crazy?
1010.
Could the governor ever be riding in a helicopter or like a Black Hawk? I'm just curious because I know him and the mayor. I mean, they've done several meetings together, and I was wondering if the governor was going to be in town at some point. I mean, maybe that's not a possibility, but I don't know. Yeah, Ginger, it's probably it probably is a little bit behind. I just didn't know if that was even possible. I don't know. They can be in Hawks. Anything is possible. It did come, yeah, it did come from Frankfurt too. I don't know. Usually state police or security for governors. Hmm. I wonder where this helicopter's going. Yep, there is a helicopter circling gray right now. And what's really weird, guys, is they started up here near the shooting. They went down to the Tennessee line, made some circles, and now they're circling gray, it looks like. So we're just following this one. They can ride, you know? I didn't know. I didn't even know if they could do that, really. They're going to all his family locations. Dylan, that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. Because, I mean, it does feel like a lot of random locations, but a lot of you guys know the locations better than me, so that would make sense. But why would the state trooper helicopter be doing that, though, right now? Scare tactic.
Can you show me out at 936 South US Highway 25? That's affordable storage rental free. Yeah.
You think the family is... Haley, that's not a crazy take. You think the family is hit him? It's not crazy. Wait, Nathan, who's circling your house? One of the helicopters? The helicopter's leaving. I wonder if we missed it already.
11:27, Lana. 11:20.
That's crazy, Nathan.
10-8. Do it. Negative. We just had that red Jeep go by they told us about. Ammo pants. Walking towards 49. 10-4, 27 Benner.
The text message, honestly, the presser wasn't much. They didn't even talk about it in there. The state trooper didn't even know about the affidavit. So, or he said that the Laurel County was investigating it. But the affidavit says, right here is the important text that he sent out. He sent out the text at 5:03 saying that he was going to kill a lot of people along with himself. And then another important part is right around 5:26 is what WKYT was reporting, was when they started receiving the falls. Looks like this state police is going maybe back to the shooting scene. That's what I heard, Madison. I'm not for sure. I heard that though. Yeah, the last I seen his Facebook page was taken down.
11:06, London. 10-8. 16. $11 $8. $11 $8. Okay. 16. 7024 F6 F15 06 7916.
Paula, thank you so much.
Your digital. These are higher elevation. 10. 16.
Looks like there's some train tracks right here. Someone's asking how close is the nearest train tracks. Yeah, it looks like
we couldn't copy. So let us know when you get higher elevation.
Thank you, Janelle.
Good. 4. 97. I'm at the floor there now.
I'm gonna use the bathroom and grab my food. I got some DoorDash. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the scanner. I'll zoom out I'll leave it like right here. I'll be back.
Good. I'm not sure what 7916 is talking about, but he said there's our ETA. Careful.
That's 3132. I'm with this 1012 up here. 1012. Reference was 1012. Please respond. I'm from DPO. Serving right now. Great. Good day, factual. Sign copies. Serve DPO. You don't care to serve businesses? Thank you. Or Simba. 1127 on. 27. 97 area on Hensley Road. 6
Highway 30 bypass, 50-year-old female breathing difficulty.
Beautiful. Station 1, apartment units from 10A, 208 West 12th Street, Laurel House Nursing Home, 73-year-old female, COVID-19 positive, breathing difficulty. Advisor will be on the second floor in the lobby, repeating Station 1, 65 apartment units from 10A, 208. 73-year-old female, COVID-19 positive, breathing difficulty. Supposed to be in the second in the lobby. Dispatch time 1617. LA 54 London. And 8 on your first page.
3100 Highway 30 bypass, reach and follow.
I believe so. Is this a residence?
Negative. Signal 6 dispatch.
And 8 on your second page. For you. Then 8 on your second page. For you, 208 West 12th Street, Laurel Nursing Home, 73-year-old female, COVID-19 positive, reporting break for income.
I'm back, guys.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep my mic muted while I eat though.
1616, around 1617.
I literally got McDonald's. I'm so basic.
I drove off of the area. I'll be 98 UT. Fortunately. 48 London. For you. Oh, thing. 16 nothing.
We're crazy, ain't we? McDonald's low-key good sometimes. Really good sometimes. We're wild. Well, at least I didn't miss nothing. I can give my personal opinion. I don't think he's near where the shooting happened. I don't know if that means that he's not in London. I mean, I don't think they know where he's at. And honestly, if I had to guess, he's probably not in London. But that's just me guessing. I personally think he's alive. I don't think I don't think he went out like that. I think he's alive, and I think he's out of here. He maybe not got too far, but I just feel like he's not in that area, or maybe not in London. I don't know. I do feel like he's alive though. Either way. But I mean, as time goes on, though, like if he truly is contained and he's out there in the woods, I don't know, man. Unless he had supplies, I don't see him lasting too long.
Command to 667-276 and 289.
Good.
There will be a black Lincoln SUV that's going to be coming up down, getting off the exit 13-4.
10-4. Gotcha.
LA 54 London.
54.
Haunting.
1623.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's crazy. If he truly is contained and he's actually out there, I just don't see if he hasn't already offed himself. I don't see him going out without a fight, and it's so sad because I mean that's scary for all the law enforcement. I just wish we knew if we had a confirmed sighting of him. I wish they could say that much. Cole said it's 1 versus 1,000. I'm sure they'll be fine. The problem about it that is though, all it takes is one dude to walk around and I mean get shot by him before the others get there. That's the problem. I mean, I don't want to see any one of them lose their life over this guy. Yeah, the state police helicopter's back. I know, and I wish we knew the area a little more because people are saying that some of the caves go really deep, but I'm not really. I mean, I really don't know. I don't have a clue. I hope so, Brian. I'm trying to just do what I can. The caves are real big and deep. That's insane. Yeah, I can only imagine, guys, how hard it is to find someone in a cave, let alone like outside. I don't know how much difference that makes, but I've never watched anyone have to chase a suspect out of a cave. I mean, I don't know. Janelle, that would be awesome. Pump those stats. Allie, does that work? Let's suit up. No way. If I suited up and went out there, dude, I would literally trip over a tree branch and freaking bust my head on the tree. I'm so clumsy. So clumsy.
Yeah. Yeah. Eleven 14, you 10-4.
No. It went away. Do 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 do. Here's some photos if you guys haven't seen, and there's video footage. I'm gonna show you guys video footage that Trooper Scotty Pennington put out as well. But here's some photos, and then we'll look at the video in just a second here.
Well, 27 long. 98 your color. 16
Do, do, do. Yeah, a lot of people still haven't seen this, so I'm just showing the area that the mayor and Trooper Scotty Pennington have been putting out, just so people who haven't seen the area can get like an idea of it. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. I wouldn't make it out there like 30 minutes. You have to bring me an iced coffee. I wouldn't be able to make it. I wouldn't be able to make it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's WYMT reporting? Yeah, they found his phone with no battery. We're going to watch some footage too, but this is insane. I would be calling you to come pick me up, Aaron. Let's watch this video. Zoom back out of that. That would be a tough life. It really would be. I just don't get it. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy, though, for real.
752. 10-10. County.
It's not live, no. That's from earlier.
8714 East Laurel, 901 hang up from the landline, negative contact back. There's no previous calls with this resident. Looks like it sits off of Black Man Road off East Laurel. So.
LA 54 dispatch.
We're at 1600.
I don't know if we've seen this yet from Associated Press. Let's see. So a lot of you guys have probably watched, we talk about Lookner from time to time, but he posted this thing that Associated Press released, and I wanted to look at it. It did say it in the other one, but I didn't. They're saying ex-wife and Associated Press, but let's see. They found a green army-style duffel bag, ammunition, a Colt AR-15. The duffel bag had couch handwritten in a black marker. Thank you, Decan. Thank you. Yeah, and they mentioned this, I think, yesterday. Walking through the jungle with machetes to cut through it. Thank you, Brian. You can watch the helicopters anytime. Flight radar is a good one. That's typically the one that I go to. The U.S. Army said in a statement that Couch was in the Army Reserve from March 2013. A lot of you were asking that when. Army Reserve from March 2013 to January 2019. As a combat engineer who was a private when he left and had no deployments. That statement right there is insane. We were in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky, and it was just like, what? Somebody was on an overpass shooting AR-15 at us? That's crazy. Wait, why did they say no? No, this is something someone said. So I'm pretty sure they said that, like, officials said that he wasn't on the overpass. Who's Denoto? Is he he's a driver, I think. A driver. Yeah, he was just a driver driving through. So they probably thought that he was on an overpass, but officials said that he wasn't on the overpass. It's just crazy though to think that this whole thing right here would happen. Yeah, the scanner is quiet. Here's some pictures from the Associated Press. Heli's back up. Oh, it is. Hey, Amanda Monsters. Honestly, not much. Not too much. They had a press conference today. They had one last night. They won't have any more updates for us today. They said unless something major or big happens. But for those that have missed it today, the affidavit was released, and he did send that text saying he was going to kill a lot of people. And then he said he was going to kill himself. Right there. He sent that text at 5:03. The call started around 5:26 to 5:30. About shots, or multiple people had been shot. That's when they started. You're welcome. And there's like there's a $15,000 reward now too.
Hey, 48 long. 40.
Yeah, Billy. Hopefully there will be.
97, find Joe. 1646.
Man, oh man. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna hop back off here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of just a breather, a break until something pops off. Um, may hop back on here in a little bit just to chit chat and see if we find anything new or if the scanner pops off. But like honestly, there's not much to go off of right now. I know who you watch now. I know. There's just not a lot to go off of. There's really not.
LA 54 dispatch. Could you?
Thank you, Brian.
97, St. Joe.
Later, Blake.
1647.
Yeah, I'll hop back on. Yeah, if anything breaks, if not, we'll just go from there. But hopefully something comes out of this, and hopefully they find this guy.